Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Black Square TBM 850 that just recently came out. This is the second full aircraft from Black Square. The first one I believe was the Velocity XL. Black Square is also behind the excellent Steam Gauge Overhaul series. I have covered the Velocity XL and the aircrafts from the Steam Gauge Overhaul series, like the Bonanza, the Baron, the Caravan, the King Air, all excellent aircrafts, excellent projects, very worth checking them out. So this is the TBM 850, and this is a beauty. We're going to be taking a look on the inside. The outside, we're going to be doing a quick flight, and today we're going to be using NeoFly for our route. And this aircraft includes many failures. The electrical system is fully simulated. The engine is extremely well simulated. There is improved turboprop dynamics like the ITT torque, the gas, fuel flow, hot starts. There's the 850 mode. It basically limits the torque to 100%, but you can go beyond that. That is the 850 mode. But yeah, let's take a look on the aircraft. As you can see, you can open the doors, the compartments, fuse and bulb box. This is a really nice rendition of the 850. Even the stairs are in here and they are animated. If you're wondering, does this work? In all likelihood, it does work. Let's retract the stairs and close the door. Both engine compartments are closed like so. So left one and the right one. The baggage compartment is right here. And if we take a look, yeah. Now we can get the stairs and we can close the door. Now we can get ready to get the aircraft started. So generator on main, starter off, ignition off, battery, gyro off, all lights are off, light test, okay. Nav lights coming on, strobe lights coming on. Oxygen is off. We're gonna leave this off for now. Horn test, okay. Panel test. Both sides. A very nice feature of the 850 is the cabin temperature. We do have environmental control. So as you can see, we have the high illuminated, and that is because it is hot in here. Look at this, 99. That is hot. So we're gonna be fixing that after we turn on the engine. All anti-ice are off. Light test, okay. You go on standby. Fuel tank selector. We're gonna start on the left one. And we are gonna be using NeoFly today. We're gonna be doing a very nice flight using NeoFly. Just so we can have a nice mission.
Hello, pilot. Let's see what's on the books for you today.
Transporter from dispatch. The passengers for the concert are waiting for you at the boarding parking.
Yep. Prop full forward. Condition
Pilot
on
from
cutoff.
dispatch. Boarding passenger. Please stand by.
Idle. Flaps up. AP on off. Radio on off. We're gonna be cruising at flight level 210, so we're gonna set 1,000 above that. So 22. Light test.
Looks like everyone is on board, pilot. Let's get out of here.
We are ready for engine start, so boost pump coming on. We do have fuel pressure. Ignition on auto, starter on. Voltage did go down. As soon as we hit 13, we can introduce fuel. And hot start is a thing in this TBM, so 13.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
820 coming down. Okay, good. 40. When we hit 50, we can go off on the starter. Okay, voltage on 28-ish. Instruments have stabilized. Oil pressure. Yep. We're gonna go on high. Radio coming on. AP coming on. Bleed on auto. AC coming on. It is fairly hot. So, 41. It is very hot. Now we can turn these on. And they were very well done. We're gonna be cruising at 21,000. It is testing. Gyro coming on. Generator on standby. Main. Okay. Auxiliary boost pump on auto. Fuel selector on auto. Cabin temperature is coming down. And a nice feature of the 850 is you can actually swap the avionics from this side. So you can use the GTN 750 by PMS as well as by TDS. Just like that. Very nice. Now we will be using the working title GNS 530. I think it's more accessible for most people, so that's why we're going to be using it. Our flight plan is very straightforward. Very straightforward. So, let's push this. So we are at Tango India Sierra Tango. No. We are going to Sierra Tango Tango. I'm not sure why it's doing this. Yeah, I'm not sure. So let's use this one then. After Sierra Tango Tango, we're gonna be going to Papa Juliet Mike, and then we have our destination, which is Tango November Charlie Mike. Very straightforward. Very nice airport. Our high temperature warning sign extinguished. And so far so good. Inertia separator coming on. Now we can test the anti-ice. They do come on, and P2. They do extinguish. The inertia separator should pop up here any second now. It takes like 20-30 seconds or so for the actual separator to move into place. Flaps for takeoff. And now we can taxi to the runway. Taxi lights coming on. The taxi on this aircraft is very easy, very straightforward. This aircraft does feature a beta range on the propeller. And it's fairly easy to control, very intuitive. I like keeping this screen right here so I can see the ground speed. If you're on NeoFly like I am, there is a taxi limit. I believe it's 25. Just keep yourself below 25, and I believe you should be good. And I'm not controlling our speed using the brakes. This is all the throttle. If you pull the throttle all the way back, like so, you're gonna lose speed. We are on the runway. Landing lights coming on, taxi light coming off. Inertial separator is on. P2 heater coming on. Only warnings are expected. Parking brake and inertial separator. Looking good. Boost pump is on auto. And fuel selector is on auto as well. We do have our flight plan in. We're gonna select our heading for runway heading. There we go. Our pressure is set. Weather radar on. And flaps for takeoff. Parking brake coming off. Slowly advancing the throttle. Okay. Speed is alive. 60. Ooh, it's windy. 80.
Bon voyage, aircrew. We hope to see you again soon.
Positive rate gear up. Tapping the brakes. It is a little bit windy. Wow. .600 feet. Let's lower the nose a little bit. Gain some speed, and then we can retract our flaps. Flaps coming up. Autopilot coming on. Yaw damper coming on. Let's do half bank. And then we can do a U-turn and intercept our GPS. We are 3,400. Inertia separator coming off. We are going to be climbing to 21,000. I believe the transition altitude is 5,000, so we're going to go on 2992. Okay, flaps are up. Let's go on 850 mode. Just have to be a little bit careful with the torque. There we go. The 850 mode is right here on your flaps, and it allows you to go above the 100% torque. Very, very nice feature. As for our cabin pressure is looking good. It is rising. Cabin temperature is 20, and you can adjust this via this knob right here. So let's lower this a little bit. And soon enough, this should come down a little bit. And we are about to reach cruise altitude. Anti-ice as required, pitot is on, inertia separator is off. Instruments are looking good. No warning lights. Pressure is looking good. Cabin temperature looking good. We can actually increase the temperature just a tiny bit. We should level off at 210, yes. Okay, we are good. So now we have our destination. The reason I chose the GNS 530 is I want to show you how to calculate your top of descent using the GPS itself. So Princess Juliana is pretty much on sea level. The elevation is like 14 feet, if memory serves me right. So let's say we want to be at 2,000, like 6 nautical miles before Princess Juliana. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna put click here in the middle, and we're gonna go 2,000. Enter. 4 nautical miles before Princess Juliana. Let's do 6, because why not? Bam. Before the airport. And then we go vertical profile. This is the desired vertical speed. So let's say 2,000. And it's going to give us a number. So 3 minutes, we start our descent. Super nice stuff. Okay, so as for our speed, we are doing a little bit under 300 knots. So as you can see, the TBM 850 is a decently fast aircraft. And that is nice. So our target altitude will be 2,000. In 2 minutes, Yeah, let's start now. Now we can lower the throttle. Go. Slowly, slowly adjusting the vertical speed until we match our desired profile, descent profile. Right here we can select the cabin altitude for where we're going. So it's going to be sea level. So we're going to go sea level. We're doing 1,000 feet per minute. 1.5. We are descending through 10,000. Landing lights coming on. Instruments are looking good. ITT is below 850. Fuel looking good. And it looks like we are looking good for this descent. And it looks like we have the beach in sight. Yep, we definitely do. So we can start slowing ourselves. All I'm doing is I'm pulling the throttle back. We can exit the 850 mode. And just pulling the throttle back, even though we are descending, we are still losing speed. This aircraft is very, very easy to manage the energy. We are below 180, landing gear coming down. Inertial separator coming on. Flaps 1. Flaps is coming down. Weather radar on standby. Inertial separator. Let's get rid of the master caution. And my controls. Flight director coming off. Yaw damper off. Let's do a very, very nice and low approach in the beach. This is a beautiful, beautiful airport. And it looks like we have someone taking a bath. Hey there, you okay? It is not windy here, so that's good. Throttle all the way back, so we can go full flaps. We are full flaps. Flaps fully down.
500.
This airport is gorgeous. And we're gonna get to do a very low approach so we can enjoy the scenery. Yes, this is intentionally a low approach. If there's anyone watching us right there at the beach, they're really gonna enjoy this. You can see the hotels, the The entire beachfront, the palm trees. Absolutely gorgeous. Yep, that was fun. Incredibly low approach.
Transporter, almost done. Go to the parking.
I am not braking, this is
Taxi
all
to parking
beta
and
range.
shut down your engine.
Now I'm braking. You barely need any runway to slow this down. Incredibly capable aircraft. Pitot coming off. Okay. Flaps coming up. And now we get taxi. A very, very nice parking spot. That coincidentally is right here. We're gonna be turning around, so it's easier for us, and there's no one here, so. Exit lights. Parking brake coming off. Okay. 660. Weather radar on standby. Flight plan, we can delete this flight plan. Taxi light is off. Nav and strobe is on. Oxygen coming off. Gyro coming off. You can come off. Radio can come off as well. Feather. Now we wait for a little bit. Bleed is off. AC is off. So far so good. We can cut off the fuel.
Okay, pilot. The guests are leaving the aircraft now.
That was a very, very nice flight. Inertia separator can come off. AP can come off. And auxiliary boost pump is off. Strobe and nav
Transporter from
lights.
dispatch. Disembarkation completed. Thank you. See you soon for another mission.
Battery off. Crash bar down. Oxygen is off.
You can start your engine now.
They're all down, off. Gears down. Everything is off here, off. Okay, so this was a very, very nice flight. So to unlock this, we click this and hold the handle. So what do I think about the Black Square TBM 850? Overall, this is an extremely well done aircraft. The rendition of this 850 is amazing. This aircraft is a work of excellence. We have I believe over 100 failures. You can either have them as random or scheduled. We have engine damage, which is really nice. You actually have to be mindful of the way you're flying. There are improved turboprop dynamics, hot starts. There is the unique torque limiting 850 mode. There is voltage-based light dimming, so if you have the cabin lights on, it's night. When you turn on the starter will pull a whole lot of current, so the cabin lights will dim a little bit. That's really nice. We have engine failure like compressor stall, fuel-related failures. We have FOD damage based on the surface, so the inertial separator is very useful. You should use it. The VOR, I'm not sure if you guys like flying VOR. I do. Flying old school is really nice. And Black Square, they have I have no clue how they did this, but they have a mathematically accurate VOR signal attenuation. And the way it works is, let's say you're behind a mountain, the VOR signal is not going to be that perfect if you're too far from the signal. It's really nice stuff. The CRT screens, that is something I did not expect to see, and they are fairly well represented. The electrical system is fully simulated, just like in the Steam Gauge Overhaul series. I absolutely love this. The circuit breakers, they are all functional. That is really nice. I remember I had a flight with the Caravan one day, the Steam Gauge Overhaul series with the Caravan, and one of my lights stopped working, and I checked and the circuit breaker had popped. And that is such a nice detail, such a nice detail. The cabin temperature is fully simulated, so if you want, you can keep an eye on the temperature. You can have whatever temperature you're comfortable with. And that's really nice. There is also an extensive checklist available here, both in-game and in the actual manual. There is a manual included with the TBM 850. It is inside the community folder. It's like over 100 pages long. It's a pretty well documented manual. There is some state saving, like the nav frequencies, the comm frequencies. The really nice thing though, the engine, it is modeled in here. I like this way too much. I like this way too much. This is such a nice detail. Overall, this is a super nice aircraft. I highly recommend anyone to buy it. This is a must-have for anyone that likes GA flying, for anyone that wants an aircraft like this. This is a must-have, and I will have a link for this in my description down below. Right now it is available over on Just Flight. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you got this aircraft, let me know in the comments down below, and wherever you are, I hope you stay safe, fly safe. Bye-bye.